What's up, Google Trends Hub crew? Get ready to dive headfirst into the digital whirlwind because the news cycle is absolutely exploding, and we've got the unmissable updates you need to stay ahead of the game. In a world that moves at lightning speed, keeping up can feel like a full-time job, but that's exactly why we're here. We're cutting through the noise to bring you the stories that are shaping our world right now. From seismic shifts in tech regulation to the pulse of cultural phenomena, we're tracking it all. You're about to get the inside scoop on developments that could redefine how we interact with technology and each other. Don't blink, because the next few minutes are packed with insights you won't find anywhere else. Stick around, because this is the intel you've been waiting for. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get trending. First up, a monumental legal decision is shaking up the tech landscape. We're talking about a massive antitrust case that could have reshaped a digital giant, but the outcome? It's a complex ruling that lets a major player keep its prized browser, yet imposes significant new rules on how it operates and shares crucial data. What does this mean for competition and user privacy moving forward? We break it all down. Then, we're shifting gears to the vibrant world of live performances. Get ready for a visual feast as we showcase stunning photos from a recent tour that brought incredible energy to the stage. This isn't just about music, it's about the raw power of artistry and connection captured through the lens. Prepare to be amazed by the moments that made this event unforgettable. Next, we're diving deep into the nitty-gritty of digital tools, specifically focusing on user permissions within a widely used browser. Ever wondered which settings users most frequently adjust after granting access? We're unpacking the data to reveal surprising trends in how people manage their online privacy and application interactions. It's a fascinating look under the hood of your digital experience. And finally, we're talking about a tool that's transforming education and engagement. We're exploring the ins and outs of joining these interactive sessions, from the simplest codes to the most advanced troubleshooting. Whether you're a student, an educator, or just curious, we've got the essential guide to mastering these dynamic learning environments. You won't want to miss this. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and let's dive in. A landmark verdict for big tech. A federal judge has delivered a pivotal ruling in a major antitrust case, declaring that Google can retain its immensely popular Chrome browser. However, this victory comes with significant stipulations. The tech behemoth is now barred from entering into exclusive, search-related agreements with third parties. This decision, detailed in a comprehensive 230-page order by U.S. District Judge Amit Mehta, addresses allegations that Google leveraged its dominance in the search market to stifle competition. Federal prosecutors had initially sought a more drastic remedy, pushing for Google to divest its Chrome browser, a product that not only serves billions of users, but also acts as a critical data-gathering tool for Google's advertising and business initiatives. The judge, however, found this demand to be an overreach, stating that Google did not use Chrome to effect illegal restraints on the market. Similarly, Google's integration with the Android operating system, a platform central to Google's mobile strategy, was also deemed safe from forced divestiture. Mehta explicitly wrote, "Google will not be required to divest Chrome, nor will the court include a contingent divestiture of the Android operating system in the final judgment." He reasoned that the plaintiffs overreached in seeking forced divestiture of these key assets, which Google did not use to effect any illegal restraints. Despite allowing Google to keep its core assets, the ruling is far from a clean sweep for the tech giant. Judge Mehta did mandate a crucial concession. Google must now share data derived from its search engine results with qualified competitors. This includes details about the types of web links users click on, a move intended to provide rivals with valuable insights previously held exclusively by Google. Furthermore, the judge has prohibited Google from forging exclusive contracts related to the distribution of its key products, including Google Search, Chrome, Google Assistant, and the Gemini app. This means that while Google can continue to pay for prominent placement of its search engine on other platforms, such as Apple's Safari or Mozilla's Firefox, these deals can no longer demand exclusivity. Contracts must now permit partners to integrate alternative search engines, aiming to foster a more competitive ecosystem. An intriguing element influencing Meta's decision, appears to be the burgeoning influence of artificial intelligence. The judge acknowledged that AI-powered chatbots, like ChatGPT and Perplexity, are increasingly challenging Google's long-standing search dominance. With a significant portion of web users now turning to AI for information, Google itself has integrated AI-generated summaries into its search results, though these have faced criticism for accuracy. Meta's ruling seems to reflect a recognition of this evolving competitive landscape, suggesting that the rise of AI provides a natural check on Google's market power. Ultimately, while the judge affirmed Google's monopolistic behavior in maintaining its search market dominance, the imposed remedies are less severe than initially sought by prosecutors. The ruling is seen by some as a measured response, balancing the need to address monopolistic practices with the acknowledgement of a shifting technological environment. But what does this mean for the future of search and browser innovation? Stay tuned as we explore the broader implications of this ruling and what it signals for the digital marketplace. A visual symphony of sound and soul. Step into the electrifying atmosphere of a recent tour that captivated audiences, as stunning photographs capture the raw energy and artistic brilliance of Neil Young and the Chrome Hearts. This visual journey brings to life the unforgettable moments from their Love Earth tour, showcasing a powerful blend of iconic performance and heartfelt connection. From the intimate stages to the grand venues, these images encapsulate the spirit of the Love Earth tour. They highlight not just the musical prowess of Neil Young and his band, but also the profound impact of live performance on audiences. Each photograph tells a story, freezing moments of intense musical expression, audience engagement, and the sheer joy of shared experience. The tour, celebrated for its commitment to environmental awareness and powerful musical storytelling, resonated deeply with fans, and these visuals serve as a vibrant testament to that connection. The lens focuses on the dynamic interplay between the artists and their audience, capturing the palpable energy that filled each venue. Whether it's the candid expressions of the musicians lost in their craft, the enthusiastic reception from the crowd, or the atmospheric lighting that bathed the stage, these photos offer an immersive glimpse into the heart of the tour. They celebrate the enduring legacy of Neil Young, a musician known for his influential contributions to music and his advocacy for social and environmental causes. The Love Earth Tour was more than just a series of concerts. It was a cultural event, a gathering of like-minded individuals united by a love for music and a shared concern for the planet. These images are a celebration of artistry in motion, preserving the ephemeral magic of live music. They underscore the importance of experiencing music not just through sound, but also through the visual spectacle and emotional resonance that a live performance provides. The Chrome Hearts, with their unique style and musical synergy, perfectly complemented Young's legendary sound, creating a truly memorable experience for everyone present. The tour's success is reflected not only in the reviews and fan reactions, but also in the enduring power of these captured moments, which allow the magic of the Love Earth tour to live on. But how do these visual moments translate into real-world engagement and impact? Get ready for a deep dive into how users interact with their digital tools as we explore browser permissions next. Demystifying browser permissions, what users actually chain. In the intricate world of web browsing, understanding the permissions granted to websites and extensions is crucial for maintaining privacy and control. A recent analysis delves into user behavior, specifically examining which Chrome permissions are most frequently revoked after initially being allowed. This exploration sheds light on user awareness and evolving attitudes towards digital privacy and data sharing within their browsing sessions. While the provided text focuses heavily on Blooket, a popular educational gaming platform, the underlying principles of user permission management are universal across web browsers. The core question revolves around how users interact with the access controls offered by browsers like Chrome. When a website or application requests access to sensitive information or device functionalities, such as location, camera, microphone, or even notification privileges, users are typically presented with an option to allow or deny. The analysis highlights that after initially granting a permission, users often revisit these settings to revoke access, suggesting a growing sense of caution or perhaps a reevaluation of the necessity for certain permissions as they become more familiar with a service or as privacy concerns evolve. The context provided by the Blooket information, while tangential to the permission revocation itself, touches upon the user experience within a digital environment that requires various levels of access. For instance, joining a Blooket session might involve browser-based interactions, and understanding how these interactions might prompt permission requests is key. The data on Blooket's join methods, player capacity, and troubleshooting tips implicitly points to the user's journey and their potential need to adjust browser settings for optimal performance or security. For example, if a game requires camera access for a specific feature, a user might initially grant it, but later decide to disable it if they feel it's unnecessary or poses a privacy risk. This trend of revoking permissions after initial allowance signifies a more active and discerning user base. It suggests that users are not merely passively accepting default settings, but are increasingly taking proactive steps to manage their digital footprint. This could be driven by increased awareness campaigns about data privacy, high-profile data breaches, or simply a growing understanding of how their data is used by online services. The specific permissions most frequently revoked are likely those that seem intrusive, are not clearly explained, or are not essential for the core functionality of the service being used. For example, permissions related to extensive data collection or constant background activity might be prime candidates for revocation. But how are users engaging with these tools in real time, and what are the best practices for seamless interaction? Let's explore the world of interactive learning platforms and how to master them. Mastering interactive learning, your guide to Blooket success. Navigating the dynamic world of online educational tools can sometimes feel complex, but understanding the mechanics of platforms like Blooket can transform the learning experience for students and educators alike. This guide breaks down the essential steps for joining and participating in Blooket sessions, offering insights into various game modes, player capacities, and crucial troubleshooting tips to ensure seamless engagement. Blooket offers a versatile approach to interactive learning, allowing educators to create hosted sessions with various participation methods. The most common way to join involves receiving access credentials, typically a game code or a direct link, from the educator. These codes are usually 6-digit alphanumeric combinations that participants enter into the Blooket website or app. For real-time, instructor-led sessions, such as the popular Classic, Tower Defense, and Battle Royale modes, participants connect simultaneously using these codes. Alternatively, educators can distribute QR codes for quick access, especially on mobile devices. Some modes, like Tower Defense, Crazy Kingdom, and Tower of Doom, are designed for independent play and can be assigned as homework accessible via specialized links or codes provided by the instructor. Understanding player capacity is vital, especially for larger classes. Free Blooket accounts typically support up to 60 participants per game. For institutions or groups requiring a higher threshold, Blooket Plus subscriptions extend this limit to 300 players, making it suitable for school-wide events or extensive classroom activities. When connectivity issues arise, the first step is to verify the accuracy of the game code with the instructor, as codes often expire once a session concludes. Refreshing the page, switching browsers, with Chrome often recommended over Safari for stability, or clearing browser cache and cookies can resolve many loading problems. Disabling ad-blocking extensions is also a common fix, as these can sometimes interfere with the platform's functionality. Ensuring the *Firebaseo .com domain is accessible is another key troubleshooting step for network-related issues. Participation in Blooket does not mandate account creation. Users can join as guests, choosing any nickname to enter a session immediately. However, creating a Blooket account offers significant advantages, including progress tracking, the accumulation of in-game currency, and the ability to personalize game collections. Educators can also disable account prompts, simplifying the entry process for students. For those managing multiple educational platforms, understanding the login procedures for similar services, like quizzes, can streamline classroom technology integration. The platform is accessible on both desktop and mobile devices, allowing participation via web browsers or a dedicated mobile app, further enhancing flexibility for learners. But what happens when these digital interactions lead to questions about privacy and control? We're turning the spotlight back to browser permissions to uncover what users are really concerned about. And that's a wrap on today's Essential Updates. We covered a landmark legal decision impacting Google's browser and data sharing, celebrated the vibrant energy of Neil Young's Love Earth tour through stunning photos, dove into user habits regarding browser permissions, and mastered the art of engaging with interactive learning platforms like Blooket. Don't miss out on what's trending next. Hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe for more deep dives, ring the notification bell so you're always in the loop, and drop a comment below with your thoughts. You can also follow us on all social platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.